Basically, a very simple idea. You're just watching here's a guy in a chair with a remote, and you're watching what he's watching on TV. And so we made up this band that was on a late night kind of music show. And that was where Spinal Tap really started.
When did you call it Spinal Tap?
Michael still has a little napkin that we were writing all the different names of
what were the other names?
I don't remember, but I remember that Spinal Tap was originally spelled with a Y.
How did we get the characters?
We wrote a song and we performed it on the show called Rock and Roll Nightmare. And we performed on the show, but we didn't have the characters' names yet. And then after we did the show, we thought, that was fun. We should do more of that. So we got a little deal to write a screenplay. And then we sat and wrote.
Was there a script?
We never did the script because we realized we couldn't make it feel like a documentary. The reason it was improvised is because we wanted to feel like a documentary. We didn't set out to make it.
Yeah, but the people who gave you the money, weren't the blank pages throwing them a little bit?
There was stuff on the pages.
Oh, okay, good.
There just wasn't dialogue.
We will say something funny.
Yeah. No,
this will make you laugh.
We wrote a scene-by-scene breakdown of the story. We just didn't have dialogue in it. But
where'd you find Derek Smalls? Where did he come from?
He came from deep within, darling.
Yeah.
It was just, each of us kind of made up our own character, and it was a mixture of people that we'd seen or known in rock and roll.
Who was Derek based on then?
Every bass player I'd ever seen.
All right.
There's a little bit of Lemmy in there. There's a little bit
definitely.
Of, there's a whole bunch of guys. And there's a little bit of the bass player from Saxon, because I went on the road for a few dates with Saxon, just standing in the wings, watching them perform. This was right before we shot the movie, and I just wanted to cop some moves.
So did you know how good this was while you were doing it? Because I would assume if you're making each other laugh, you've got something.
We were making each other laugh.
You weren't?
No, it was like 25 days shooting schedule. We're hell-bent to just get the thing done. The only time we were really laughing was when Fred Willard came to be the guy from the Air Force Base. Yeah, my hair's a little long and back too, but it's just endless parade of stuff that he was doing. I can't remember or do half of it, but that's when the ribs started really hurting. Was that day.
Did people think this was serious?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. Liam Gallagher.
No.
Oh yeah.
Get out of here.
He's notorious.
So he thought, what kind of crap band is this?
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, the first people who saw it said, why didn't they make a movie about a good band?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't get it.
That's what we understand, yeah. And a lot of people in rock and roll would say, I couldn't watch that movie. It's just reminded me of my life. So the very eve of its release, an executive at this company said to us, guys, don't you think you have to wink to let the audience know you're kidding in the first 30 seconds?
Get out of here.
Literally said those
words.
words. Here. And, we said, no, we don't. Thanks. They won't be winking. Because they were so scared that the audience would think it was a real... we thought if 1/20th of the audience thinks it's real, then we've succeeded,
How old is that now?
25 years.
Wow. Didn't you say that you got Depends to be your sponsor?